Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the wideout goes in motion. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On the ground, it's Jennings. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And then first down, they go right back to him. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Point after, up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. It's a run to the left. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Handoff to the back. Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Webb. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Handoff in a single back formation. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. He's got it right near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Jacksonville State, 7. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Same tailback, another carry. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Finds his target.
You know, he has nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what the decision is on fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. They'll down this at the 50. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And tackled there by the defense.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open. So instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Webb. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. Big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. That's exactly what he did there.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They'll be tackled. They'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Coming up, second down and goal. Back to throw. It's Webb. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It is intercepted. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Handoff to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Some press coverage now from these DBs. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive.
He catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Webb. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. But gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kick is a swift kick, taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Minna's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. We get the 2nd half started with the running play. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this 2nd half started.
On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front giving him enough time to throw.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Takes the handoff. It's Jennings. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important second down play coming up. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Under heavy pressure, takes a shot as he throws the ball. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll use the ground game here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Herrera. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
But this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Webb. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And he'll set up to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stop the ball to 44.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, 1, 2, 3 is bad enough, but 4 interceptions in one game, they have no chance of winning this game if they continue to throw the ball into coverage.
The Jacksonville State offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now they're running on the toss. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up his defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab down the middle. It's Torres. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive.
Down he goes. A sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And now another deep ball here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kirk. And it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
No problem with PAT right down the middle. The formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pitch to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up for this offense. And it's a kneel down. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.